ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். Sri Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Ramanuja has given beautiful commentary for Bhagavad Gita known as Gita Bhashyam. Vedanta Acharya has given Tatparya Chandrikai, which is another beautiful commentary in Sanskritam. With the help of these two, Puttur Sri V. Krishnaswamy Iyengar has given beautiful Tamil commentary, very elaborate one, for Bhagavad Gita. In that he has given word by word meanings for all the shlokams. We have translated that into English, and with the help of this English translation we are going through the meanings of Bhagavad Gita in a very crisp and simple manner. We have seen up to the 46th shlokam in 11th chapter. This chapter is focusing on Bhagavan's Vishwarupa Darshanam. Bhagavan manifested his universal form to Arjuna. Arjuna was both happy to see that form as well as scared to see it. He was happy because he was able to see the full potency of Bhagavan, and he was sad because he was scared because he saw many of the warriors getting consumed by Bhagavan in this universal form. He spoke with great reverence. He realized that he had committed some mistakes towards Bhagavan right from childhood by calling him as Krishna, Yadava, friend, and so on. He begged for forgiveness from Bhagavan, and he requested Bhagavan to manifest his previous beautiful form with 4 hands, as he was getting uncomfortable with this Vishwarupam. He was unable to bear the fierce nature of this form, and that was up to 46th shlokam we saw in the previous session. Now Bhagavan starts speaking. We have to see from 47th shlokam. 47th shlokam, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darshitam Atma Yogat Tejomayam Vishvam Anantam Adhyam Yanme Twadhanyena Na Drishtapurvam. In this shlokam, Bhagavan is saying that only Arjuna was fortunate enough to see this Vishwarupam, because he was a dear devotee to Bhagavan. Let us see the word by word meanings. Shri Bhagavan Vacha, Bhagavan said, Arjuna, O Arjuna, Tejomayam, being a bundle of radiance, Vishwam, pervading the whole world, Anantam, endless, Adhyam, being the origin of everything other than me, Tvadhanyena, anyone other than you, Na Drishtapurvam, not seen by, Yat idham me param rupam tatha, this superior universal form of mine, Atma Yogat, by my Satya Sankalpa, ability to fulfill all vows. That is Satya Sankalpa. That is the quality of Bhagavan, where he can vow for anything and it will occur, it will happen. Prasannena Maya, by me who is pleased, Tava, to you, who is my dear devotee, Darshitam, was revealed. So Bhagavan says in this shlokam, O Arjuna, this superior universal form of mine, which is a bundle of radiance, pervading the whole world, endless, the origin of everything other than me, and which was never seen by anyone other than you, was revealed by me, who is with Satya Sankalpa, being very pleased to you, who is my dear devotee. So Bhagavan is saying that this divine universal form was only seen by Arjuna, and he showed that form to Arjuna because he was a dear devotee. That is the meaning of this 47th shlokam. Now 48th shlokam, he further iterates how difficult is to see this form. Na veda yajna 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 adhyayanair na dhanair na cha kriyabir na tapobir ugraihi evam rupa shakya aham nirloke drashtum twadhanyena kuru pravira. In this shlokam, Krishna is saying that even when somebody performs Veda Dhyanam, Yajnams, Tapam, Tapasya, even if all of these are done, or Dhanam, charity, all of these are done, if that was done without bhakti towards Bhagavan, then they cannot see Bhagavan or Bhagavan's form. That is, if someone has bhakti, they can see by the grace of Bhagavan. If someone lacks bhakti, even while performing many rituals and many acts as explained in Vedam, even then that person cannot see Bhagavan. Let us see the word by word meaning. Kuru Pravira, oh great warrior of Kuru clan. This whole clan is known as Kuru dynasty or Kuru clan, and Arjuna is one of the descendants here. So he is considered as a great warrior. Evam rupaha aham, I who am having this form, nirloke, in this world, tvat anyena, other than you, who are devoted to me, Veda yajna adhyayanaihi, without devotion, by just reciting Vedam, hearing Vedam, performing yajna or learning Vedam, by doing any of these activities. Drashtum na shakyaha, cannot be seen. I cannot be seen if any of these acts are done without devotion. Dhanaihi cha drashtum na shakya, cannot be seen by engaging in charities too. I cannot be seen even in that case, if it was done without devotion. Kriyabihi cha drashtum na shakyaha, cannot be seen by engaging in fire rituals too, again without devotion. Ugraihi tapobihi cha drashtum na shakyaha, cannot be seen by engaging in fierce penances too. So Bhagavan is saying to Arjuna, I am having this form, universal form, which is not seen by anyone other than you in this world. Even if someone performs Veda Dhyanam, performs Yajna, performs charities or fire rituals, fierce penances, if any of that was done without the devotion, without bhakti, then they cannot get it. Just the shlokam just says Veda yajna adhyayanair dhanair kriyabhir tapobhir ugraihi. It doesn't say the bhakti aspect explicitly there, but it is important to add that because if one performs all of these activities with devotion, it is certainly by Bhagavan's grace one will get to see Bhagavan. It is only when these are done in a routine manner without any understanding and without any devotion, that is when this will not give any result. So that is 48th shlokam. 49th shlokam. Mathe vyatha macha vimuda bhavaha दृष्ट्वा रूपम घोरम ईध्रून ममेधम व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनाः पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपम इदं प्रपश्य. Let us see the word by word meanings. In this shlokam, Bhagavan is saying that I am pleased with you, so I am going to give you the darshan of my previous form, which you like, which you are used to. Let us see the word by word meanings. Mama, my, idruk, such, idam goram rupam, this terrible form, drishtva, having seen, te, for you, Vyatha, anguish. Ma, bhutha, be rid. Vimuda bhavaha cha, perplexity. Ma, bhutha, be rid. Vyapeta bihi, being relieved of fear. Pritamanaha, with pleased heart. Tvam, you. Tat eva me idam rupam, this form which you are used to. Punaha prapasya, again see. So Krishna is telling Arjuna, be rid of anguish and perplexity which you have acquired on seeing my this terrible form, this form which is very fierce, which is very fearful. Having seen this, you have acquired some anguish and perplexity and fear. You be relieved of that. Being with a pleased heart, you shall again see this form which you are used to. So we have seen already in previous slokams that Arjuna prayed to Krishna to manifest the four-armed form which is very pleasing, and Krishna here is saying that he is ready to show that beautiful form again so that Arjuna will be pacified. So that is Bhagavan Krishna speaking. Finally Sanjaya speaks. Sanjaya uvacha ityarjunam vasudevas tatoktva swakam rupam darshayamasa bhuyah ashvasayamasa cha bhitamenam bhutva punas saumya vapur mahatma. Bhagavan, the great soul, manifested the beautiful form and pacified, consoled Arjuna. That is the gist of the shlokam. Sanjaya uvacha, Sanjaya said, iti, in this manner, Arjunam, towards Arjuna, Vasudevaha, Krishna, Tatha uktva, as explained previously, in the previous shlokams, Krishna told that he is going to show the four-armed form. Swakam rupam, his nectar-like, four-shouldered, four-armed divine form. Bhuyaha, darshayam asa, manifested again. Beatam enam, Arjuna, the frightened one, having seen the Vishwarupam. Mahatma, Krishna, who is Satyasankalpa, who has vows which are always fulfilled. That is Satyasankalpa. Punaha Saumya Vapu Bhutva, again appeared with beautiful divine form. Ashavasayam Asacha, Ashvasayam Asacha, also consoled him. So not only he appeared again in this four-armed beautiful form, he also consoled Arjuna and pacified him. So in this manner, this is Sanjaya speaking, who is witnessing the whole event from outside the battlefield. He is telling now, in this manner, as explained previously, Krishna manifested his nectar-like four-armed, four-shouldered divine form towards Arjuna. Krishna, who is Satyasankalpa, again appeared with this divine form to the frightened Arjuna and also consoled him. So this is the 50th shlokam, where Arjuna became pacified, and after that he will start speaking. We have 5 more shlokas in this chapter. We will see them in the next session. Alvar Emberumanar, Jiyar Thirudigalai Sharanam, Jiyar Thirudigalai Sharanam.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.